Hello and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name's Michelle and today I'm going to be playing with some Sigma beauty products. I haven't really dabbled into the makeup side of Sigma brand, but I have purchased their brushes before. If you watched my video, I think like 6 years ago when I first bought my set of kabuki brushes, I still have them too. I got the mini face ones, and then I got the more bigger honker ones. Some of them I have away in my makeup artist kit, but these are the ones that I keep handy for me to use in my personal use. Who remembers when these first came out? I feel like they were the first brand to come out with brushes that were attainable to the regular person, not just makeup artists or estheticians or anything like that, or people who are in Hollywood. And I feel like they were the ones to pioneer kabuki brushes like this with the dual-ended fibers and the different colors. And to me, when I think of makeup brushes, I think of Sigma. Now since then I have grown my brush collection to love other brands as well, but I feel like Sigma was the first one there. And maybe I'm wrong, and that's just my personal opinion and my experience with brushes. But they did send me this PR box a couple of weeks ago. It's been sitting here, and then when I got the email that they have a special going on in the month of June, I was like, I need to sit down and film this video. So today we're gonna play with some eye products. We're gonna play with an eyeshadow base, an eyeliner, their mascara, and the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette. I haven't used any of these here just yet. I have played with the blush that they sent along. This is the Coa de Rosa, and it's beautiful. It's just a very everyday, warm type of blush, perfect for summer. And it's just, you do a light little touch and just kind of swirling on your cheeks, and it went on really pretty. I like it better than my ColourPop blush that I was playing with a couple weeks ago. That one got patchy. So the deal I was just talking about that they have in the month of June is that you get free shipping on any order while in the US. If you are international, I think there's a limit of 150 to be able to get the free shipping, but you also get a free lip product. They did send one along in the PR box, but it's very bright and I have to go to work today, so maybe we'll just do a little touch of it and kind of play with it just to see what it feels like, so I can give some feedback on that. I'll leave my referral / affiliate link in the description box down below. I do appreciate you using it, as I do earn a commission if you do purchase something after clicking the link, and it helps me out, keeps this channel going. We'll work together. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join the Sparkle Me Pink family. We have a wonderful community here. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when we have new uploads, because I don't have an uploading schedule. I am not organized in my life enough for that. And hit the thumbs up if you are excited to see more videos like this. All right, let's start off with priming our eyelids. This is just called the Sigma Eyeshadow Base Primer, and it looks like it might have a peachy tone to it. Whoa, get back in there, come on. Okay, so I'm actually going to apply it to the back of my hand and then use my finger, since I already put some on there. Why not waste? I don't want to waste it. That is how cheap I am, guys. Okay, let's, oh, my concealer that I put on my eyelid is creasing. Let's go ahead and get a good base going. Have you tried Sigma brushes before? I do feel like they used to be the ones that are whoa, that is so expensive. And nowadays, I feel like they're very reasonable and comparable to other brands. It left a light mauve-y pink tone, but I think that's to help cancel out any of the colors that we may have in our eyelids, any blue veins. I definitely think I'd be able to cover this up, the color that it is leaving behind, with the eyeshadow. It was creamy, it smoothed out really nicely. Nothing much else to report there. Let's dabble into our palette. I love that it comes with a mirror, and look at how gorgeous this is. We got some warmer shades over here, even a fun green. I think I'm gonna be pretty boring and neutral and kind of go with these pinky tones today. Look at my shirt. I didn't show you, look at how cute. It's got little lashes and little lips, and my little necklace is so sparkle. Look at me getting all, I feel like a real vlogger today, okay? And they are the cutest t-shirt company ever. Their little tagline is stories you can wear, and they have t-shirts. I have a couple other ones from them that they sent along, but they have little sayings on them. One of them says all I need is sparkle and mascara, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally need that one in my life. They have a couple other ones for engagement things, and just mom life, and just random things Dog Mom even. They have some really cute stuff, so I'll definitely leave their link in the description box for you to check out when you have a free moment. Back to the makeup. Let's go ahead and use, I pulled out some of my own eyeshadow brushes that I had handy. Again, a lot of them I actually keep in my makeup artist kit because I know they're reliable, I can trust them, they work well, they clean really well, their little bristles don't come out. The only issue I ever had was with a blush brush. Back in the day when I first purchased my set, I contacted them and they sent me a new one that week. And I never had any issues with that one, so I think the first one was just like a funky one. But I've washed these 1,205 times. At this point, they're pretty stained because, again, they're like 6 years old. But they're still very usable. They're clean. They smell good. And they have a 2-year warranty. Like, so if you have an issue with them, you just contact them and they'll like work it out with you. They did send along this brush set. It's called the Best of Sigma brushes. It's got the flat top kabuki. It looks like a concealer brush. We have an angled precision brush. Oh, that's this one. That's this one that I have already. I like that one. Ooh, so now I can keep one and then put one in my kit. Okay. And then it looks like some eyeshadow brushes that I don't actually already own. So I'm going to bust into this and start playing with them today. I really like the shape of this concealer brush. Like, I think you could also use it for a highlight, but this would be really nice for patting out your concealer. I wish I would have thought of that before. Let's go ahead and start slapping some of this on. I'm gonna use the E70 brush that I already owned. Tapping into Humble. Oh, I love that the eyeshadows have names. I feel like a lot of my palettes recently have not had names. Like, I don't know if that's a big deal to other people, but especially for those that are like talking about makeup and like sharing how they're applying it, I need a name. So I'm gonna just do a light wash of Humble all over the lid and kind of build up that color a little bit on top of the base. Then with the Firm Shader Brush E57, I'm gonna go in with Charmer. It's like a shimmery pink, and put that also all over the lid. It's kind of popping a little bit more because we have that creamier base underneath it. I'm happy that these are showing up on my eyes because I was playing with a palette a couple days ago and I was putting it on and I was like, hello, where are you at? I'm thinking I want to do like almost like a 60s vibe, like a winged eyeliner with a darker crease but a lighter lid. That's just kind of the direction I'm feeling today. So let's go ahead and use the crease brush, the E38, and let's go into Passion Fruit. I've dribbled a little bit onto my eyelid, so I'm just going to go back and use the shader brush, a little bit of Charmer to clean it up. There you go, easy fix. I don't know if it was just the way I was holding my brush or if there was a little bit of fallout. It's kind of hard to tell. Zoom in just a little bit more. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up a little bit of russet, but I'm gonna use a smaller brush. Let's use that domed utility one. I think that's an interesting shape. And we're going to just kind of put this. Ooh, he pigmented. So I'm just gonna share a little bit of the color over here. I just wanted to deepen the outer part of this crease. And we'll go back and smoosh it out. Thank goodness that blended out. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna kind of bring it up a little bit higher because I have hooded lids. So if I go like, see, you kind of miss on some of the color when I put my brows back down. All right, let's get serious here, Michelle. So then with my clean E40 brush, I'm going to go over this edge right here. Actually, I may pick up a little bit of the Humble and just very lightly blend out this edge into Affinity. I really want to play with these two up here. I get to use my smudger brush. Okay, so after hours, I'm going to put just underneath here. I'm gonna first stamp it in to make sure I don't smoosh it out too much. and then I'll go back in, well, I'll like wipe it off, and then I'll go back in and like smoosh it out. I actually think I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the passion fruit when I go to smudge this out, just to kind of bring the two worlds together. So I'm just going back and forth, building up, blending, building, blending, smooshing it all together. I am going to use the pencil E40 brush. This didn't come in the set. This is something I already had, and use the shade Beaming on my inner corner here. So I like to do just a little bit, almost on like the side of the nose area right here, right on your, what the heck is this thing called? Tear duct. And right here. It's not as sparkly as I thought it, not that I thought it would be sparkly, but it's definitely a shimmer in the pan. I thought it would show up just a little bit more, but it has a pink undertone to it. So I think maybe like out and about in the day, it'll kind of catch the light and look really pretty. I'm really excited to play with these other colors. I think this toasty shade along with After Hours, so put toasty all over the lid, maybe do After Hours in the outer corner, and then like Fool's Gold on the bottom lash line, or put Fool's Gold all over the lid with Afterglow in the crease. You see I tend to stay away from these very warm red shades. I think those that have like green eyes, hazily gray eyes, those will look so pretty on you. I could absolutely do a look with these. They're just not colors I gravitate towards naturally, but I think this could be really fun, like on this outer corner. And then maybe Iconic all over the lid. Oh, you know what would be pretty is henna in your crease, Iconic all over the lid, and then Beaming on the inner corner. Be really pretty. I may have to do a couple more looks with this and maybe post them on Instagram, so make sure you're following me on there. That way you can see any follow-up posts that I put about this guy right here, because he's really fun. I wonder, this says it's volume 2, so I wonder what volume 1 looks like. I did not look that up. Let's move on to eyeliner. I'm going to line my inner waterline. Oh, it scrolls up. I don't have to sharpen it. Oh, I love you already. Let's see if I can get it to go on nice and creamy and smooth. I feel like back in the day I used to be way better at doing winged liner with a pencil, and nowadays it's like the struggle is real. Definitely gonna have to blur that out with like a thin brush. It's really creamy. You see that? Really rich in color too. I'm just gonna use the eyeliner E05 brush with After Hours and go over some of the areas that are looking a little wobbly. There isn't a black in here, but it's kind of the next closest thing is this dark brown. I think it'll work just fine. It'll also set the liner. Not that I feel like it's moving around anywhere. So let's top off our look with the Sinuosity Lash Mascara. On the box, it said that it curls your lashes upward and outward, creating an open eye effect. Eye-opening effect. I read that all backwards, but you get my drift. It's like a little sideways, but it's a silicone bristle brush. These are really great for separating your lashes, I feel, and giving you length. I typically like tree brush-like brush heads on mascara because it gives me lots of volume. So let's see if this guy can build up. Okay, there we go. Not bad. I don't know that it's my favorite mascara I've ever tried, but definitely did some amazing push-up on my lashes there. I really liked it for the lower lash line because I feel like I could get really close, and it's a very creamy formula. It's not wet and like smooshy, so I feel like I could get really close, get a good wiggle on there, and pull the lashes out, and then use the tip to almost like clump them up just a little bit, giving a little more volume. Okay, so there we have it. I feel like I'm matching my shirt so perfectly today. and I'm loving it, except I have to go get changed and get ready for work now. But otherwise, I'd be staying here and playing with this palette. I'm really impressed with it. I'm so excited to try this Fool's Gold. You guys know I have like an obsession with green. And where was the other one? I'm nervous to try the Rogue, but that could be kind of fun. I may insert a couple of pictures or little like clips right now if I'm able to come back and play with this some more like later on or in the next following days, just to show you a couple different looks that you can do with the palette. Honestly, I can do nothing but recommend the brushes from Sigma. Their warranty is unbeatable. I love the quality of it. I again have had mine, other than the set that I kind of demoed today, for years. Like, they're old, I would almost call them, but they don't look old or perform old. Oh, and I forgot we were gonna try a little bit of the lip. Let's just do a little dot here, but let me know in the comments down below if you have tried any other Sigma products, beauty product wise, or brush, like if you have a favorite brush that you cannot live without. Definitely leave me a link to it or something, or the name, so I can check it out, add it to my wish list. This is very bright. I was trying to like sheer it out. Holy moly, this is bright. I was trying to sheer it out. I only applied like the tiniest bit and then like smooshed it out with my finger. This is pigmented. I definitely would be interested in checking out other shades from the range. This is called Lip Eclipse. I think that's the like style of it because the color itself is Sigma Pink. If you're on the site and trying to look for other things to add to your cart, I have used their brush cleaner. That worked really nicely. I liked it a lot for my eyeshadow brushes, my concealer brushes, and I really like when you worked it in nicely into your like gunked up foundation brushes that you only clean like once a month if you're like me because you're super lazy. Then you like really have to like work it in there, but it worked really well to antimicrobial them and get them nice and super clean. They have these mitts. I have the one where you put it over your hand and you just kind of swirl it. It's perfect for eyeshadow and face brushes. I like the one that goes into the sink for the ones that are like this, just to give you a couple of other ideas of what to check out on their site. But I got to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.